Does again. I will touch the sky, and they're not gonna hold me down no more. No, they're not gonna hold me down, 'cause I've
So I
got
got
faith
faith
of
of
the
the heart.
heart. Nothing's gonna bend or break us. Got faith to
To believe.
believe. Something, 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 something. Hey, welcome, friend of the show, Phil.
Welcome, friend of the show. Detective Kiyoshi, or John the Fool,
That's
whoever it
right.
is.
That's right.
Selah, 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 Selah.
Thought, is this legit? Is this real? And it is real.
It's not a podcast, it's a Selah cast. Selah cast.
Selah.
That guy sounds like me.
Pause and consider.
With John and Phil.
Look, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want your mom going to this podcast.
Unfortunately, he died in a tragic car crash.
Going
Hello,
from his bedroom to
Candlestick.
the computer.
Like friends, 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 like friends.
Don't look now, because your pizza's about to be burned.
And now for the show.
For the show.
For the show. Welcome to the show, Phil.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Madam Rosanari Kiyoshi.
Yeah, I forget what that's from.
Yeah.
It's like the Chef Boyardee, but for Selah cast.
That's right.
That's right. And
Okay.
welcome, friends of the chat. The chat is going crazy.
There's no end.
Yeah, Kazuko says Selah. Alert, 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 alert. Kazuko says yay. Kazuko says hello, DK and Phil.
These are
Kazuko says
great
Phil Astronaut.
donuts.
That's right, Mr. Koichi. Oh man. Hey Trip. Hey
Hold on.
Trip. Chat is on fire.
The chat is on fire, man.
Whoa. Oh man, Phil, what's the news, Phil? Phil, you know what I was thinking about, Phil? You know Nolan Ryan, you know like Cy Young, all these pitchers.
I never saw Cy Young pitch.
Well, yeah. Way back
know
then,
of
you
him.
know, when the dinosaurs, you know. Yeah, you know, everybody's like, wow, that's a lot of strikeouts. And I gotta say, Phil, have you been paying attention to baseball?
Yeah.
I think someone like Aaron Judge can beat Nolan Ryan's strikeout record. Have you seen those guys batting?
What?
Well, Phil, you've seen.
What does a
seen the guys.
batting record have to do with the strikeout?
Well, have you seen how many times they strike out? I just don't think Nolan Ryan was that, you know, impressive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Aaron Judge, a bunch of other good hitters, you know, they get 300 strikeouts a season.
If
Probably more.
If Nolan Ryan pitched in today's world, you're saying he would have got more.
No, I'm saying he'd get less strikeouts than Aaron Judge and all these other hitters.
Less strikeouts than Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is in the picture.
No. He gets plenty of strikeouts. I don't see the difference in the statistics you're trying to make, Phil. Same thing.
Okay.
It's like Bob Uecker says, you know, he was a good strikeout hitter. Yeah, when you needed a strikeout, Bob Uecker, you know, you put him in.
You strike out for you.
It's like he'd say, you know,
He's
you
got so
gotta
many
bring the
games.
bat. You know, as soon as the ball's there, it's really hard because, you know, the ball's aimed at your bat. And you gotta learn to move the bat out of the way.
I got more Ks than Pedro Martinez, I say.
That's right. Amen. Yeah. Bob Uecker's like, you know, it's more of a skill to move the bat out of the way of the ball with how good these pitchers are.
See if you can hit the bat.
It's like a worse version of cricket. Oh man. See, that'd be great. They need to introduce cricket bats into baseball. That's how I say we get back the action.
Do Do you hear the Enterprise playing in the background? Is that what you're saying?
I do a little bit, but I can also hear the warp drive.
Well, no, this is a car. This is
No, I know. I was making a joke.
No,
That's me. That's John's old voice. Selah, alert. But yeah.
So what would we want to do? You said you wanted to interview Miguel Mammon.
Yeah, I was
Naden?
hoping that Miguel Mammon everybody heard the chauffeur story, I think. You know, that leak, that LifeSite News leak I got. And we thought we'd give you an exclusive interview with the chauffeur.
Yes.
But I haven't seen him as of late. Phil, I'm starting to think this Mexican Miguel Mammon was just high on weed. He said something about going out with Mary Joanna at his SAPX, you know.
Yeah, I go to SAPX, man.
I'm starting to think he's a liar. You know, I don't even think he has a legal driving license, Phil.
I don't think he.
I don't even think he drove the Pope, to be honest.
I think the Pope drove him.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what happened. I think Pope Leo realized Miguel Mammon didn't have a driver's license. And he had to take the wheel. And Miguel's like claiming all this speeding crap. You know what I bet happened, Phil?
Yeah.
Miguel, like, as soon as he got pulled over, was like, "Hey, man, take over, get on the wheel. I don't have no license, man." That's what I think happened.
I don't even believe it, man. I go to SAPX.
That's right.
I recognize you, but I resist.
Yeah, he said that. He's like, "I resist giving you a ride, man." That's what Miguel was. Yeah, exactly. Jesus, take the wheel. That's what Miguel said. That's what the cop said, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Miguel Mammon. I mean, I don't know if Chap believes in the credibility of this guy, but he claimed it was going to be on LifeSite News. Or was it Reefer News? I don't remember. He claimed something, Phil. He said Reefer Site News, I think. He's like, "Hey, man, trust me, man. I was talking to Juan Joaquin Weston, I think. Yeah, Juan Enrique Weston, man. I was talking to him. He was like, 'You crazy, man.'" Then he hung up, but I knew he was gonna put the story out, man. Cause they always be talking about Papa Leo, you know.
I know, man.
Yeah, that's my drug dealer, man. Like down the road, man, on the corner of Street Thomas Aquatics. You got Papa Leo, you know, big drug king. The Italians call him a capo, you know. That's right, man. Where is Miguel Naden at? Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh.
Chat is on fire.
Yeah, the chat is on it.
The chat's on fire. Put it out, guys.
What the fuck?
Post water in chat to cool it down. Where's Christine? Where's our firefighter when we need her? She only shows up if Miguel is here. Can't believe I missed the Faustina streams. Yeah, those were big.
Yeah, those were like insightful.
That was just me rambling about the stupid chauffeur joke trying to imitate Norm Macdonald. That was pretty crap. That was pretty bad.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We don't do the quality stuff on the SMH.
That's right. We only put them out. We only put out even worse quality on SailorCast.
That's right.
When you think we went low, we go lower. When they say, "How low can you go?" we say, "Even lower." How high's the bar? Well, JP2, Phil, he went to a CC and he thought, well, I can't get much lower, so he said, "I deny limbo." Remember that, Phil?
Yeah, I remember.
How low can you go? And JP2 was like, well, I won that game. That's when he started denying the existence of Limbo.
Are we doing interview with Miguel?
Well, if he's here.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to pretend to be him or something.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, Miguel. Yeah, Miguel Mammon. Says cat cams. Oh, yeah. Low cal, that's right. I don't know, Phil. Is there any content you saw that's real exciting looking?
Here's one I liked.
Ooh. Yes. Finally. That's Detective Koichi, Phil. We have Detective Koichi picking ACDK. Never, you heard ACDC. You haven't heard of ACDK.
HADK.
That's right, ACDK. I'm on the highway to hell. Yeah, it really is. Rocket, DK, rocket. Way to hell. What's the name of John Lennon's girlfriend?
Yoko Ono.
Yeah, it reminds me of her voice in that one song where she's like creeping out the one guy. Turn off her mic. She's like, man, he's right to beat that lady up. That's annoying.
I love the look that.
Yeah, what's his face? I forget his name, but yeah, she's like doing the weird ass noise when he's just trying to sing. She's like,
Chuck Berry.
yeah.
What is going on?
You're just like, yeah, I don't feel so bad for you, Yoko. Maybe your husband was trying exorcism for your physical force. That's what you call it, Yoko 1 and 2.
Go searching for content since
Yoko Ono 1, 2.
Yoko Ono 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh man, I'm trying to think. I seen Harrington, but my sister claims she saw Nick Carbongos doing something. I'm like, no, he didn't. It's like, man, you got my hopes up. I'm like scouring, avoiding Babylon, hopefully to find us. I'm like, you're as out of the loop as I am.
The tradition tells.
Hey guys, we can all, you know, Phil, I saw a great video he did, Gen Z with Angela Erickson. Have you seen that one?
Did we see it?
I don't know. Cat Cans, have you seen that one? You know, the live stream? Oh, really? Is he still? I didn't know. I thought he was off
in the evenings these days.
Yeah, and is it still with Joe McClane, or is he with that one retard who's like, and guys, you know, Pope Leo and the Magisterium, there's actually no problems with it, and we have to be joyful. Sorry, that's Anthony Abate. He said the joyful line, but he said the same crap, you know.
Nah, he said happily.
Happily. Yeah, you're right. Happy trads. We're not glad trads. You said happy trads. Anyway, on to the video clip. And, you know, we have to be glad trads.
Who is the act? What were they called? A Catholic something.
A Catholic take?
Yeah, that's right.
A Catholic traitor. A Catholic tract
with
tract
rig. Typing with one hand.
Oh man.
Alright. Joe
Ooh,
McClane.
WTF.
Going live. Going live.
That's right, we're live.
Look at this. Look at this thumbnail. It's pretty hilarious.
Do you see Avoiding Babylons does like all AI, by the way, for their thumbnails now?
No, I actually never. I don't watch them at all.
Neither do I. I was trying to look for the Nick Carbongos my sister claimed existed. You know, it's like the third secret.
Hey, look.
I was looking for the third Carbongos.
It's
It's like where?
It's the Miguel Mammon Maiden sign of times. Marijuana.
That's right. That's right, marijuana. I hardly know her.
I don't see any carbongos in any of these.
Maybe he shows up like 30 minutes in, you know, to be like, hey, Joe.
Hey, it's nice joining you.
Yeah, and I've been studying the faith of the Nova Sarda.
Hey, leave my bishop alone. What's he doing?
Yeah. You look there, Anthony Steinis. This video is brought to you by Charity Mobile. Phil, did I send you that video? I was like, it's thundering outside. Did you know what it was brought on by? Phil?
Like
Charity Mobile. So I'm gonna text if there's ever a thunder warning in my area, just be like on Salacast.
Well, every
like,
Thursday.
This was brought to you by. This was brought to you by Charity Mobile.
John McClane, but I think.
Are the 3 days of darkness brought by Charity Mobile, Phil?
Yes. You better get your beeswax candles.
Oh, I got 2 of them. I got 2.
I got more.
My friend got given one because of it. I was like, okay, I'll take 2 of these. I don't care. Maybe it's true.
So let's look for a Thursday one, I suppose.
Ooh.
11 days ago, 6 days ago.
Yeah, 1.
3 days ago.
Math, Phil. I can only count to 4.
So this is the 4th. This is the one.
1.
This is the fastest way to wake up poop muscles.
If you sit on the toilet, bear down, and barely
Phil, what
anything
the
comes
hell?
out. You don't have
Man, they're really
constipation.
trying us, Phil.
Plane starts.
They're really trying us. The ads are, Phil. They're trying to rip the demon, the ad demon, Phil.
Welcome back to a Catholic Take a Bold synthesis of information and
the ad demon visions are trying to force us to make poo-poo jokes.
I always think about that.
Yeah, you know, it's like Anthony Abate, you know, act of providence via the algorithm. Our ads.
Yeah.
In San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have freebies.
The ad demons. They're coming after us.
Pens and stuff to give away. Plus
Where's Nick? Well, it's Anthony Stein. That's about the same.
If you're at all anywhere near San Antonio and you're coming to the
That's
conference,
the
let me
same.
know. I would love to hang out and see you there. Fullnessoftruth.org is the website. It's the Beyond a Reasonable. And that's where we are. Like this, I'm looking at this post with Sarah Mullally pretending to be a bishop. And to your point, Sister Pantsuit, polyester pantsuit, I talked about that yesterday too. You know, it's like it's all cosplay. It's like some weird. We woke up and we found ourselves.
It's like we're on a
you know,
puppet
Athanasius
show.
about.
Selah, it's all cosplay. Look at his background. It's got like a sword.
Yeah.
Who's cosplaying? Exactly.
Yeah.
You got
It's a
lights
bit-
around my bookcases.
It's a bit up there. I like it, but man.
I don't. I think that's a bit much.
Yeah, it is a bit
Alexandria
much.
woke up and found the world in the heresy of Arianism, whereas I feel like we've woken up and found ourselves in some sort of weird cosplay rave
Selah.
party. You know, where everybody's.
Did we really wake up in that though?
Yeah.
It just happened. I didn't notice. I didn't notice it was getting worse. Wait, what?
Yesterday, everything was fine.
Yeah, now it's terrible. It's a complete shock. Like, really?
Was it
And the
Chip-
Aryan crisis was like a big shock to everybody back then too. Like,
Yeah, it was such a big shock.
I know. It was only followed up by Nestorianism, which was the next shock. And then, like, before that, you had, like, the Pelagians, the Donatists, the Novatianists, the Poopinists.
All right.
Pretending to be some furry thing. You know, it's really Twilight Zone material. I can't imagine even Martin Luther seeing the image of Sarah Mullally and thinking this is somehow okay. I mean, would any of the Protestant revolters?
Is he trying to make us like it now?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I think Martin Luther would have been against it. Well, maybe they have a point then.
Hell. The guy in hell? The guy we know's in hell, would he be okay with this?
No, he wouldn't like this. Like, well, maybe there's a point.
It's like Martin Luther's in hell, okay, Joe? You probably should mention him.
Oh no! What's this? Oh yeah, it's gone too far. Oh yeah, with that stuff.
Yeah, he's up. He's still in the poop ad.
She reminds me of Game of Thrones character who doesn't have water power. Yeah. He's one of the Hitchborn of the thumbnail. Oh, Hitchborn. All right, let's go back then.
I like Hitchborn.
Where's the hitch? Where's the hitch? Oh, there he is.
Hey, that's him.
If you feel numbness or tingling in your hands and feet, there's a detail in your morning routine that almost no one talks about, and it might be worth rethinking. A lot of people
Don't forget your Roth IRA.
This guy's got like a Harvard University, Harvard again.
MIT.
Harvard, MIT.
Yeah, that guy's, we can trust this guy.
He's got a Nobel Prize. A Harvard guy.
Have the habit of drinking cold water first thing in the morning.
Praise be to Jesus Christ. Welcome back to a Catholic Take.
I'm going to attack you.
Oh, man. Welcome, Joe McLean, friend of the show.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being here, Joe.
Yeah, thanks.
Bold synthesis of information.
Thanks for attacking our eardrums.
Don't worry, I don't have any. Don't worry, Joe. I don't have
Inspiration.
any.
Your host, Joe McLean. Praise be to God. It is good to be on with you. Today, we're going to be talking about Pope Leo's comments to a convention.
Look at this. Is he that thin?
I'm happy he now commentates about his previous videos. He is, though. Let me show you the last time's thumbnail.
Of religious women. I mean, conspicuously
He's a lot
absent of all
skinnier in that
religious
photo,
habits,
too.
but
I think
nonetheless,
it's AI.
calling them experts in synodality, praising them for their synodal method of listening, and encouraging them to just discern together. We're going to have a conversation about that today with Michael Hitchborn from the Lepanto Institute. There's going to be a lot to talk about. And it's getting even more interesting on the Massachusetts front with calls from even Selah. Catholic Vote call.
Oh, he was watching Carbongos. He's doing a Selah cast. He's doing a Selah cast. Who knew he did say he was inspired by us? Bill. He's like, let me watch some Nick Carbongos.
Who is these Selicast guys? I got to get in on this.
Yeah, let me see. Let's watch a Nick Carbongos
Nicholas
video.
Cavazos from the Traditional Thomist podcast. Nick, good afternoon.
Oh, it is
$180 million. What would you do if you could get $180 million from old Uncle Sam? What would you do with it?
Give to the
Well, I feel like if I got the money from old Uncle Sam, I would be kind of bequeathed to support them in something that I probably wouldn't believe in. So I probably would reject the money. But I guess just if I did happen to get it and I could do whatever I wanted with it, probably make a pretty cool Civil War museum. That's probably what I would do.
A Civil War
For
museum.
$180 million.
Not just give to the poor locally, just go give money to the poor.
Yeah, you could dress up all the poor in, like, reenactment uniforms with that money.
I'm gonna pay the poor to dress up like Civil War.
See, that'd be more of a use, Phil. I support that.
At
That'd
least
be
you
funny.
give it a pose, I guess.
Exactly. Imagine that you just go into a city, the poor on the street just wearing Southern uniforms. It's like, what the hell's going on?
You see like a black guy going like, I don't want to put on that uniform.
Oh man.
But this whole thing is really interesting because, you know,
Why, Nick? Tell us why it's really interesting.
It's not interesting.
it was maybe around 5 or
Phil,
6
no
months ago or
spoilers.
so that we really started to see kind of the clashes between the Trump administration and Pope Leo when it came to this issue of immigration. Of course, some before, but it really started to ramp up in that time period. And I think that, of course, that had to go with the kind of large swath amount of deportation.
Look at like the total lack of Catholic stuff in Nick's background versus like like the total abundance in Joe's. Like he looks like a Protestant. Like I don't even think that's Catholic books behind him. He just has he's got a halo though.
He's got the whatever the.
He's got an urn. He's pro cremation.
Is that an urn?
Looks like it. And a globe.
Because he's taking over the world.
That's why flat earthers won't like this video. Oh man, the urn.
I bet you there's a sword back there somewhere though.
That's true. Now remember the lady who looks like a dude with the sword?
No.
Yeah, let me put that in the private chat. Michael Naden sent it to me.
I've been sorry.
No, you're
something
good.
else creepy. I've been remiss in my I got on all busy. If you're over 50, stop coloring your hair. That's some good advice there, Cog Ezekiel.
Yeah, just accept the gray. Accept the
Aaron
gray.
is the main character.
That's right. That's right. Eve is a smile.
Let's see.
Oh, man.
Wait a second. She has a sword in the background?
She does at some point, I thought. All these people have swords. Like Michael Voris has a sword. I don't own a sword, I'll have you know.
You own a sword?
I don't own a sword.
Nah, let's go back to it.
Am I a real Catholic content creator if I don't have a sword, Phil?
You need a sword.
Do you have a sword, Phil?
No, I
like
do
a toy
not.
sword?
I don't own a sword.
A toy lightsaber?
My kids have some lightsabers. Yeah, I guess.
Exactly. You got a sword.
Well, it's not mine. I mean, if the kids left and it was in their room, I would just throw it in the trash. Like, what am I going to do with this thing?
You got a sword, you know. You're a crusader, Phil.
You guys gotta get guns. Oh yeah, that's what we
right.
need.
Chat is going crazy.
On fire! Hold your fire, man.
That we're slowly starting to get, especially in lieu of all of the new ICE enforcers that are going out there and able to catch these people, right? This month alone, right, the month of July, we have over 50,000 plus from this last month of
Phil, was that a complete sentence? Go back like 30 seconds.
I don't know.
I listened to him say
July.
that. I was like, was that
is
good
between the
grammar?
Trump administration and Pope Leo when it came to this issue of immigration. Of course, some before, but it really started to ramp up in that time period. And I think that, of course, that had to go with the kind of large swath amount of deportations that we're slowly starting to get, especially in lieu of all of the new ICE enforcers that are going out there and able to catch these people,
That
right?
are
This
able
month
to
alone,
Yeah,
right,
well,
the
These people.
Who's Lou and why is he in charge of ICE?
That's what I want to know. That's
month of
right.
July, we have over 50,000 plus from this last month of July, right? Which is more than double the kind of monthly return amount that Barack Obama did. So it's really starting to ramp up in the amount that's going on. However, we've of course seen a history of just tons and tons of opposition from the Catholic bishops regarding the Trump administration's policies when it comes to immigration enforcement. And now we know really the reason why. Now, it's not a surprise really to you or Ta'a. It's also been documented by our friends over, obviously, at the
I'm gonna
Lepanto
take a-
Institute
Selah.
and other places.
I'm gonna take a break.
He said our friends. Phil, is that close enough to go get a drink?
I gotta get some coffee or something. Actually, I should just get water because I don't want to get dehydrated. But
Yeah, coffee has water in it.
hold on, we'll listen to this while we take a break.
Do 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 do. Da.
I hate the sack. I've been too long. I'm glad to be back. Yes, I am. Let loose from the loops that had me hanging about. I keep.
Man, that's beautiful.
Detective Kiyoshi's.
That's right, ACDK. Air conditioning and DK.
He has been taking a fair amount of this money that has been grant money and been using it to an extraordinary rate for the facilitation of migrants and things along that nature. Now, we can get into why I think they're doing that, but it's just shocking to say the least.
It's a lot of money, and as you point out, rightfully so, there's strings attached. There's lots of strings attached, and yeah, Lepanto's done yeoman's work on showing the receipts of all of that. I mean, here's the question: why do we think we need? Why must we have bishops' conferences, whether in this country or any country, that do any programming at all?
Nothing's gonna
You know what I mean?
break me.
The bishop is in his diocese. He's the bishop of his jurisdiction. That is his flock. Do your work there. Why do they feel this need to have like an all come together, and then there's the budget to operate own their building, pay their employees, and lights, gas, electricity, like all of this stuff. Like, why do we need any of that?
Nothing in your fridge cleans the air. That's why your fresh food rots in days. Watch the next 30 seconds, and you'll see the exact same
And it'll happen to you.
to keep fresh food
You not believe in the Pope?
Your food's
vegetables
Your fridge cools the food.
Because you have rotten fruit.
Yeah, it would be really, really nice if the bishops could kind of focus on that
judge
early
the
church
fruits by
model
the
of
fridge.
being kind of a major presider over the diocese and over the local church, and being a source of unity and a great source of theological wisdom. But unfortunately, I think that, as history rolls along, history is a great teacher. Right, the popes, of course, historically for a long time have been involved in some form or fashion in secular politics. Right, this, of course, was probably most famous in the medieval era, where the popes
I like knowing that Michael
really,
Hitchcock's
if
in
you
the
will, not only
background.
appointed kings, but also would excommunicate kings and/or bishops if they were appointed without papal mandate in many regards. And so they've had a long history of this. However, really, again, starting after World War II, we see the papacy has really shifted its
Man, Michael
views
Hitchcock
from
in
the
that one
Salvific
shot
issues
looks
to, again,
real
as I talk about
interested,
frequently, the kind of
what's that?
Michael Hitchborn in the clip of Joe McClane staring at his camera. Michael looks like he's really invested in this.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, shut up. How long I gotta do this for? Man.
natural issues of human fraternity and building up essentially kind of the moral programs that the UN tries to put forward and enforce. And this, of course, is one of them. Now, the real reason I think that they're doing this, amongst many, right? There's many reasons. I think one of the reasons that they're doing this is that they realistically know. When we look at all of the Catholic news, right? Parishes are closing all the time, right? Out there in Minnesota, it wasn't too long ago, right? Just maybe a couple of days ago, it was released that there was
we got a Selah chat. Phil, did you ever watch Stephen A. Smith?
No, I don't think so.
Really? You never saw
look,
Stephen A. Smith?
Anthony Padua,
Yeah, maybe St. Anthony Padua saw Stephen A. Smith. That's who Nick Carpongos reminds me of, is Stephen A. Smith's ability to say absolutely nothing while using like a bunch of words. At least Stephen A. Smith's a little interesting, though.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Oh, squawk, go to mine, 1958.
That's right. And Colgate Ezekiel.
Kong Ezekiel's been here.
That's right. Or is
churches
it
in one diocese
Cody
that we're
Ezekiel?
shutting down. There is no major Catholic youth revival. That's unfortunately something that we see a lot online, right? If you go on Twitter, right, it's really easy to kind of get sucked down into that world and think, oh man, the whole country is becoming trad Catholic. That's not actually true. When we look at all of the stats, more people are leaving the Catholic Church, including young people, than joining. And so there's a logical question. How do we hold on to all of these institutions that we've held on to, right? Churches.
Is Joe not going to get a word in?
Does he have a point to make?
I was about to say, if he's on a show, shouldn't he be letting Joe say things like a conversation, Phil?
And I told my mother that we needed more half and half in the fridge. Now it's almost empty. So what's going to happen next? Ah.
Sound like Mel Kiper now, Phil. You know, he's got a #1 draft pick. He's a top pick, you know. And I don't know about you, he's a pivotal defender, blitzing in the backfield, and, you know, had a great combine, 4.3.
And related, we only have tank of gas in the car. How are we going to get there?
Oh, you know who Mel Kiper is, Phil.
Schools, etc. Well, part of it is going to be facilitating mass illegal migration from South America, Mexico, etc.
Hey,
because those are historically Catholic.
He's saying this is all about mass illegal.
Yeah, I was about to say it got nowhere.
And he's like, by the way, the Catholic Church is it's not growing.
You know, and burritos in the microwave. You got to make sure you do it for a minute. I learned that yesterday. You know, it's a.
You know, if you don't open the wrapper a little bit to let some steam out, it might explode. Oh, and by the way, the handle on the cupboard, it needs to get screwed back in.
Now make sure you don't open that fridge of yours. You might run up the electrical bill. A word to the wise from a professional. Learned my lesson yesterday.
And illegal migration.
That's right. Yeah, what's your thoughts, Joe?
And so
Joe still hasn't gotten a thought in, though.
I don't think he has a point to make.
Joe's like, I don't know what to
one
answer.
of the real reasons behind it. It's power. It's money. Again, I'm not trying to blast the bishops.
Wow, he really is just going on about like 30 different subjects.
Because they do want to take care of their fellow man. However, this is not how to take care
Phil,
of the
what's
country
this,
as a whole,
Selah?
and I think a lot of it is going to be rooted in money.
Selah, how do you gish gallop in a conversation? You know what I'm talking about, right, Phil? Gish galloping, you know, you just say a bunch of points.
Cardinal Tuck.
Oh, hey, Tuck. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Chat is, yeah, Phil. It's like he's able to gish gallop in a conversation. He says so much nonsense. You don't even know how to respond in a conversation. Just like he was on about illegal immigration, then he's like, the money, yeah, I don't know what to say back to this.
Power.
Other than, yeah,
Just
that's
on
right,
principle,
Nick.
don't you think that they should only be able to operate with whatever we, the lay folk, provide to them? You know, like we have to.
There
care
we
for
go.
them,
Good
right?
job,
And
Joe.
rightfully
You
so.
did a
we
good
have to
job.
ties to the church, support the church. It's one of the tenets of the church. We
Selah.
have to do this, and we should. I believe it.
Phil, I'd like to give 5 points to Joe McClain for that response.
We're trying to find a middle ground somewhere.
Yeah, trying to answer him somehow.
Oh, and by the way, instead of them asking the government for help, like let's get to the point I was trying to make.
That's what Joe McClain had to do too. He like stuttered through his words for a few seconds, trying to think of what subject he was going to tackle.
This has nothing to do with anything I wanted to talk about. Yeah.
That's right. Don't forget to buy my book, Catholic by Design.
AI generated.
Look how disappointed Nick looks. He's like, "You didn't get my point."
How come we're not talking about the Civil War
and the Summa?
He doesn't even talk about the Summa. I've never. Ugh.
Street Thomas Aquatics. I learned my theology from the streets.
From the streets, yo.
Wholeheartedly. But shouldn't they only be able to operate with what we provide? They shouldn't be going to get money anywhere else.
Nick looks less
Don't you think? Like, it
invested.
seems
What the
strange
hell?
to me.
I probably shouldn't say this, but the real reason we're dropping the price on the titanium pan has nothing to do with the summer sale.
See,
What?
It's because the Catholic Church is
Phil, why?
hemorrhaging.
No, I can't believe you skipped that ad. I wasn't ready for Nick yet.
Yeah, there's definitely some stuff in there that you could kind of maybe puzzle your head at in the sense of constitutionality, right? Grants from the federal government,
Selah.
from people's tax dollars, who, whether they're
Selah,
Catholic
Phil.
or not, right? Go.
Phil.
He made some excellent points, categorically, systematically. I just want to say organically, as the conversation was going, like, I was synthesizing it, as I statistically was taking into account the systematic and emblematic, emphatic attack on the thesis of the antithetical properties. Phil, what's your take?
Well, I just like the systematic constitutionality of it all,
Yeah, like
to these particular institutions.
Particular, I forgot to use that word, my
I think it opens up
bad.
a good question about, how should the bishops be using the finances that we have? And one of the critiques that I've put forward, and as I've been kind of wrestling with this in my own heart, is that the bishops
Stephen A.
and the
Smith
papacy,
says,
in
the
Catholic Church,
categorical,
are successors of the apostles.
emphatical defense of the categorical, defendable, I'm taking the Cowboys.
They're appointed by Christ to lead and guide the faithful to salvation. However, at the same time, there's no check and balance for a lot of these individuals. Right?
Selah.
There's oftentimes where, because of the system being so.
I think Nick would sound better if he just used 4-syllable words when he wasn't saying anything, Phil. It's almost, makes you sound poetic. Even if you're saying absolutely nothing, just using words like symptomatic and the problematic, you sound smarter, People are like, wow, that's a great point. Instead, Nick's like just using like normal English. Boring.
Top heavy, if you will. It's very easy
Top heavy,
to
if you will.
have bishops abuse money or popes abuse money. We're not even talking about all the Vatican Bank stuff, right? There's so many opportunities for this to do so, and so little check. And so I think that what needs to take place, and I don't know what this concrete solution would look like. But
Wait, Selah, Phil, I know what needs to take place, but I don't know what the concrete solution is.
I know what he's going to say.
Phil, I know what the solution is, but I don't know what the
In the Vatican.
I don't know what the solution is, but let me tell you. Here's the solution.
There has to be some type of level of accountability, right? Something to where it can actually keep people in check when it comes to especially these financial
He's
matters.
repeating
Should
himself.
they only use the money that the lay faithful give them? Perhaps there's an interesting argument in
Hey,
there, and
Phil,
I think we can, of
Selah.
course, flesh it out.
Phil, I wanted to say the problem is the Vatican's not being kept in check. Now, I'm not going to give you a solution, but I think we need a system that's going to keep the Vatican in check. I was thinking about this.
Is the current Vatican Vaticant?
That's right.
Joe.
I Vaticanot even, if you will.
If you will, Joe.
And then he doesn't even let Joe respond. If you will. Anyway, on to my next point.
with his own heart. You know what? The truth is, at night, I lay back and worry about what the Vatican's doing with its money.
Sometimes, Phil, I drink a lot of energy drinks.
I worry so much.
Phil, I gotta be honest, sometimes I drink too much caffeine and my heart starts wrestling with me too,
Yeah. I wrestled with my own heart and my heart won. No.
Yeah, it started to murmur.
Yeah. Stop murmuring against me.
Okay, so I mean, I think Elon Musk bringing it up is like he's pretty shocked, and
Joe's
this is
like,
the guy
"Here's
who's probably
Elon
the
Musk."
wealthiest person on the planet, and yet he's shocked by this. How many? I think it leads into the scandal of how many people have walked away, because what they see is bishops that seem to be more interested in climate change, immigration, social welfare, not religious theological truth, not conversion, salvation of souls, but just fraternity. You know, this is going to lead into what I'm going to talk about with Hitchborn.
Thank you, Joe, for
in how Pope
sounding
Leo
actually
is called
like
these
you have a
religious
brain.
women who don't wear habits, graying, decaying, and with no postulants, that they are the experts in synodality. This call for synodality, it feels tone deaf if I'm being super charitable. It feels agenda if I'm being super critical, but somewhere in the middle lies the balance. Like, they really believe this stuff, don't they?
Loud snorers are switching to this one simple fix.
That's right.
This is your airway.
Though obviously
That is
it's
my
a tier
airway.
two.
Get it out of your head.
Hey, that's
They
a
do. and I
private
think that this
affair.
illustrates
My breathing shouldn't be on YouTube.
You shouldn't be in your hand.
Yeah, what the hell? Give it back.
a really good distinction for people about the Catholicism that's online versus the Catholicism in real life. This is something I've really tried to kind of hone in with my own audience about, is that when you look online, especially if you're a young person, you literally think that if you were to go to your average random parish, that there's going to be like Latin masses everywhere. Crusaders are going to be like welcoming you into the place. Everybody's trad. Everybody's doing that thing. But then in the real world, it's like, no, it's not that at all. In fact, the Vatican like rarely actually talks about like the death of Christ. It's always focusing in on the realities of this world. So there's this massive gap. The question is how do we kind of bridge this gap? And ultimately, I don't know how you do that outside of, you know, cultivating personal holiness or something to that degree, because I think the problem.
What about Lent and Holy Week and Easter? What is he talk about? Nah, they never talk about it, man.
That's right.
Only in the SFPX, man.
Well, not even apparently.
Oh.
There's nothing. There's nothing, Phil.
Hitchborn is like, I should have been on first.
Wait, who's on first?
You know, Hitchborn is like, he's in the background waiting. He's like,
no, he's on second base, Phil.
Okay. I thought that was what?
No, that's how.
In the system that we're facing is a systematic problem, and it's going to require some pretty big individuals to kind of pull back the brake. I think the problem in the system that we're facing is a systematic problem, and it's going to require.
The system is a systematic problem. He did it again. He did it again. The solution to
that degree, because I think the problem in the system that we're facing is a systematic problem, and
the system that we're facing is a systematic problem.
Yeah, he did the same thing again. What did he say earlier? The problem is lack of.
It's too much problematic problems.
Yeah, it's problematic. It's emblematic emblements or whatever.
It's going to require some pretty big individuals to kind of pull back the brakes, or, you know, infuse, if you will, medicine into the soul to be able to actually really save and heal a lot of these issues, right? The synodality issue is a really good point. You know, there's all these young people in America who are like, why don't we have a Latin Mass? And why is it there's just guitars everywhere? And why is it super boring whenever we go to a lot of these masses? You know, they're asking these questions, but the Vatican is not interested in addressing that. You'll throw out a couple bones, right? Oh, wow, cool. The Pope chanted this in Latin. That's amazing. But really, it doesn't actually get to solving any of the problems that people have ultimately had. But again, as you and I have talked about, I think that when you look at the stats as a whole, there's no incentive for the Pope to really even address our issues, because remember, we represent something like 2% at best of the Catholic Church. Remember, 70+% of the Catholic Church that goes to Mass every Sunday believes contraception is okay, right? According to Pew Research. When we expand that out further, right, the super majorities of professed Catholic, like the story in Boston, right, with this governor, right? There's so many Catholics who don't believe in the faith, and sure, you'll have people call, you know, the Pope.
Yeah, Cognizant, I knew that. He has a trad tat on a few times, too, behind the Mike Church paywall. I don't know why my church has a paywall since he claims to be like a radio guy. It's kind of annoying. Oh, we got burritos
To
in the chat.
excommunicate this.
More burritos?
That's right. Maybe I missed them last time. Yeah, I missed them when Burrito posted them.
Person, is this person excommunicated? Well, let me tell you, whether they are or not, it almost doesn't matter, because no one is going to officially excommunicate them. That's not going to happen. You can take it to the bank. If you can't excommunicate Joe Biden or Nancy Pelosi, if you're handing out awards to different pro-abortion candidates, as we saw back last year with Supage, right? If these things continuously go on, it's not, we shouldn't be shocked, right? This is, of course, going to be the standard affair.
Wow, it's like they're not even Catholic, Bill.
1000%. And you know, some of the punishments that people like trads have taken, some of it you could say historically, theologically might be justifiable. However, ultimately, if only one side is being punished, if the SSPX is excommunicated, if Cardinal Burke is removed from some of his appointment places,
Selah.
if Schneider, or not Schneider, excuse me, Strickland, if he's kicked out.
Selah. Well, Cardinal Burke is a giant cuck. He's like in his interview, like, yeah, if we have to suffer martyrdom for tradition, that's okay. And you know, we're not saying that the Novus Ordo's bad. It's just the Latin Mass is our preference. It's just our preference.
Isn't that true?
Well, no, yeah, it is for them, but like, what's the point of having a preference? Like, why does it need to be retained if it's just a preference? They treat like the Latin Mass like it's a use. Like if I like the Divine Liturgy of, you know, St. John Chrysostom over the Divine Liturgy of St. Basil.
No, St. Basil is longer.
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. It's like no, like with the Latin Mass and the Novus Ordo, the reason you go is because you don't want to go to the Novus Ordo. I'd be fine going to the Liturgy of St. Basil or the Liturgy of St. John Chrysostom.
Yeah, those are nice.
Like, it's like low mass to high mass preference. Like, that's the actual preference. I don't get it, man. It's just a preference. It's like, then why does it matter so much to retain it if it's just a preference? I don't get it. The youth want the Latin Mass, but we're going to go tell the Pope it's just a preference. It's just a preference. We're trans Catholic. We identify as Latin Mass goers. But it's just my Mass preference. It's my pronouns. You know, my pronouns are FSSP, not ICKSP.
I think you're gonna do like some like Latin. My pronouns are et tu, Brute.
No, my pronouns are society.
I don't know a lot of Latin.
Neither do I. Don't worry, Phil. I'm the most pro-vernacular person ever. I'm a true Americanist.
American.
Yes, Amera, we can. What can I say? I'm a pro bishop. What was his name? Cardinal. Did you ever see Cardinal? It wasn't Spellman. It was an American cardinal doing the mass for JFK's funeral. Phil. Look that up. Yeah, have you seen that? Yeah, we gotta watch that. Him doing the Latin pronunciations. Ego te, ego te, absilvo. That thing's great. That thing's great, though. It's the most beautiful mass ever. That's the Latin mass I want, is anglicized Latin. We have to go back to the tradition of local cultures pronouncing Latin in their local alphabet, Phil.
So JFK Requiem Mass.
That's right. Dude, that thing is so cringe-inducing. This is the guy they claimed at the council asked some of the conservatives to translate the documents into English for him. Which makes it like, did these guys just never say mass?
Concludes on a confident note that with the Lord there is mercy.
Like, did these guys actually say the mass if they don't know how to pronounce it? See, I seriously don't understand how
As
these
many
guys
have
like
gathered
maintained
here.
in the church if they don't know how to say the Latin for like 50 years. Like, seriously, how did this guy maintain like the Catholic priesthood? Phil, like, I do not get it.
Thus begins the canon, the central prayer of thanksgiving, through which
And thus
Christ renews
begins
his
a
work of
botched
redemption
Latin.
in our midst.
Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really don't get how the heck that guy maintained himself as like a diocesan priest. You know what I mean? Like, how? How do you maintain like being a priest and you're just botching Latin like that in the 1930s, 1940s?
We use Faustina pronouns.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sad.
that's the good old days.
That's not as funny as much as sad.
Oh yeah. But it's just bizarre because that means he was doing that his entire priesthood.
And how was he allowed to do that?
That's what I don't get. Yeah, because it was under like Pius the 12th and Pius the 11th.
Didn't he go to seminary?
That too. But yeah, I mean, America's seminaries were already, gay in the 1950s.
Oh, man.
I forget who covered that. So
Right?
what
All of
Catholics
these various
believe
religious
in
orders are
review.
being subverted, right? If more and more Latin masses are just being shut down all of the time, but yet nothing happens on the other side, there is a two-tier justice system, and this is the rot that's inside of the Catholic Church today. How can we call ourselves the moral church, right? That we've been given a deposit of faith by Christ to teach people morality, and yet we're the ones shooting in the foot over and over and over again those who ideally are supposed to be the most moral and the most loyal. It's crazy to me.
Amen. Well said. Well said. Nicholas Cavazos,
Well said,
always a pleasure
brother.
to have you on the team. Thank you
Well
so much
said,
for doing
brother. Praise be to my money donators.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so he had nothing to say. There we go.
There's no wait, Nick had nothing to say, Phil?
Not again.
Has that happened before? I thought
My
that guy was
friend.
good. Yeah, he at least said my friend in the past. Now that's something. Crisis in the church. It's
Bleeding
bleeding
out
out
by
by nut job.
Cavazos.
How have we never said nut job Cavazos? That should have been a joke way back then. Nut job Carbongos. That is such a miss in Selah Cast history. Nut job Carbongos. Because his name has a J, Nicholas J. Carbongos. Oh. That is so sad.
Really? I hope because that was something soon so we could just use that again.
Yeah, nut job Carbongos. Hey, we can rewatch his old content, the Gen Z interview. I don't remember what happened in his interview with Angela, Phil. Do you? Do you, Phil?
When she's talking about breastfeeding and stuff like that?
Yes, that one. We can rewatch it from the beginning. It's an all-time classic, honestly. It's the one that got us copyright strike the first time. Hey, Nick. Hey, Nick. Hi, Angela. Yeah. The air conditioner fell out. That reminds me, that summer the AC in my car went out. I was like, it's not that bad, Nick. Stop being a crybaby.
The air conditioner demon.
Because I drove through Texas, remember? In December. Now, Texas people are terrible. That's what I figured out.
Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed.
What? Man, Phil now just sleeps, you know.
I know.
I'm gonna go watch Deep Space Nine after you have the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Enterprise running as I fall asleep.
I've got faith of the heart.
I really need to get through these.
Yeah, Phil, you need to. Yeah, it's required. What season are you on?
3.
Oh, how many more seasons are there? I don't remember. I'm on season 6 of DS9. I'm on the episode that the thing, that's my favorite song. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Shame. Oh, these are the old ones, Phil. These are our old sounds. Before Set AP took our StreamYards, you know, and tried to buy us out. Right, Phil?
Yeah.
Set AP tried buying us out.
Miguel Mammon Maiden.
That's right, he tried buying us out.
I didn't realize his maiden name was Mammon.
Hey John, you all right out there? John, you good?
Everything's okay.
Didn't we create this audio before I got in the car accident as well?
Oh boy.
Yeah, we did. It's like you predicted. It was Phil Figures.
It was Phil Figures.
9 poetry.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
And
the stream.